Hey guys, so PCS girls, mom, dad. So today we're going to talk about what everybody's talking about. And you know what it is, the red table talk. So before we get started, subscribe, like, it's free.
Yep, last I checked, subscribing is free, and you click that button, they're not going to send you no bill. Just go ahead and follow us. We always got the latest and greatest juice. We was going online and trying to find this video. We couldn't find it, so we have the whole video in its entirety, all about 13 minutes. And then we're going to watch it together, and when it's done, we're going to talk about our perspective and what we feel about it and how they probably could have handled it differently or what they did right and what they did wrong. But we'll see. You know, if you have an opinion about it, go ahead and leave it in the comments. We read all our comments, so let us know what you think, and let's just get into it, right?
Sounds good.
This red table for me, just all the stuff that's going on in the press.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made, that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yeah.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We've specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you got to say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know, and at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. But that doesn't matter. It's all love. Honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really, really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement. with August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table, and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody. I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me. And I think that that whole process with Og really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions. Well, like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. You know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable. And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since. So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
because for me this was years ago, right? You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
You know, and our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life, and just what I had to confront and discover, you know, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, you know, Og and I haven't talked in so long, you know what I mean? So I don't know, this all seemed very strange, you know, but I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods,
Yeah.
and a lot of couples that have to separate and think
Yeah.
it's over. And,
Yeah.
you know, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place
Yes.
of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like.
And I wish, you know, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you and I, we never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go
through some stuff, you know. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay, that's probably true.
You know, but, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty, if that's what you want. But, you know, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married.
What'd you tell me?
That I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah. You thought I was that I didn't have the girth that it was gonna take to ride with you through.
Yeah. I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're awesome.
All right, guys. So there you have it. The whole Red Table Talk with Jada and Will.
He said girth.
That's stupid.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. So y'all, I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings about this. You know, we was talking about this before, and you know, we said that I wanted to other people feel kind of like cringy, like why are they talking about this publicly? You know, they're trying to clear the air, but it's still some like skeletons there, because from a guy's perspective, I see hurt in Will's eyes. He's kind of, it seemed like he's going with the flow. It was 3 statements that I personally heard that made me seem like it cut him deep. One, he was like, yo, I'm gonna get you back. That's like a revenge statement. Like, you know, I almost like I didn't expect it, and then like I had to like have to do something to kind of equal the playing field. Something else he said, number two, is that he said, I feel like the guy that's at the press conference, you know, kind of defending the woman. But it's almost like, why would you defend somebody that y'all was already split up? There was nothing to defend. It was nothing there. And, you know, and it's almost like, and he said, oh, yeah, I took you back. I didn't, you know, like, it sounded like it was him taking her back for doing something wrong versus they came to a mutual agreement. And, you know, and she's like, and even in the demeanor right here, I just paused it at a random spot just to have something in the background. She's kind of like, okay, yeah, huh. And he, you really can't see him right there, but, you know, he has like something going on in the back of his head. You know, I think he probably knew about it. He probably just didn't know the extent about it until like right then and there. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know, but I just see everybody kind of talking about him, and you know, I think it's more the guys can see the see how upset he is about the circumstance, and regardless if he say he's cool with it or not, you know, people's body actions and people's body language to me says more than what he's saying, you know. So I don't know how you feel about it.
Well, I do think that he's heard about it, obviously, because just how he is reacting, like his demeanor, I can see everything that you said. I can also see where she is kind of more laid back about it. But again, this is something that, like they had said, happened like 4.5 years ago. So basically, they have forgotten about this, and now it's brought back up, but it's in the public eye, and nobody wants to deal with their business in the public eye. You see what I'm saying? So first of all, they were separated. So I don't think, yeah, there can be animosity towards it, but I think that if you're separated, if you decide to get back together, that you need, you know, everything needs to be laid out on the table, and then you start new. I know that they, as a couple, have been through a lot. Hell, I know we've been through a lot. But
Yeah.
I mean, you do what you do to stay together. I mean, that's what you do. It sounds like they have decided that they want to stay together, and that, like he said, we've been, you know, 25 years and counting. So, I mean, I think you just go through some crap in marriage, and you just gotta do it. Like, there's nothing else. Just push forward. I mean, that's all you can do.
And it seems like they're trying to stay together for the good of the family. But and, you know that, and that's great. You know, I think Will Smith and Jada Pinkett is one of them ideal couples that people want to emulate and people want to idolize. You know, you got so many. Uh, you know, you only got a handful of like African American celebrities that people look up to, and I think people look up to them. And to see this be brought to the table, red table, brought to the light, it's almost like a shock to us. You know, everybody had rumors like, oh, they have an open marriage, or they mess around on each other. You know, I've heard them all, and I'm sure you heard them all too. But I guess to finally, you know, have a glimpse into how it truly was or how it is, it's almost just like a shocker. It's just, you know, people can't fathom that they went through this and still together, you know, because a lot of times people would have cut and run, you know, but, you know, they're sticking to it, and I kind of give them props. And props to them, too, man, because I don't know how Will Smith is, especially Jada Pinkett. They look good. I don't know if it's the money. I need some of them millions of dollars because Jada Pinkett look like she like 28 years old.
For real.
I don't damn know. I don't know. Will Smith looking good, too. He might need a little line up, a little cut or something like that. But, you know, he looks good, though. So, you know.
I think that when you're talking about people who can use them as, you know, that couple that they want to be like.
That inspiration, yeah.
Yeah, I think that even more so now, maybe they are. We might not see it right off the bat, but if you look deep into this, and you can say, oh, they're still together. You know, they went through all of this, and they're still together. I think so. To me, I think that that says that they are a couple that you could look to for strengths, even when you don't think there's anything there.
Yeah, well, and that's it. Red
Yeah.
Table Talk, full video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like it, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Like I said before, we read all the comments. Let me know your opinion. Maybe your opinion is differ from me and hers. You never know, man. So I'd like to give people's insights. I like to hear people's perspectives on a lot of things. So just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, so what we're going to do now is you are going to make sure that you liked and subscribed. You're going to go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Of course, we're at PCS Girls. So go ahead and hit us with all that, and we'll see you later.
Peace.